it's a lot of ritualistic type shit out here, you know. They got some boats parked up there, though. Huh? News, his own independent news agency. Him and his buddy run up on the island, like, you should check it out on YouTube, man, but he's running from one end to the other to get as far as they can. One of them has like no sandals on and all the sharp rocks are fucking tearing him up, man. There's still land management and land maintenance. When Pedophile came up here, he was getting chased off by a couple of security members and a couple of the island staff. So all this stuff is still managed under the trust. Right. And apparently it's Epstein's brother that manages this trust, which I bet you we're going to find some creepy shit out about that guy too. Chummy with what was it? Yeah, the largest brand chains, some limited brands or something like that, right? And he won't discuss how he became chummy with Epstein. But all I can add up to all this is you got pictures, something happened.
What's the common denominator?
Yeah, because that's how Epstein made his first big bank of cash is from the dude from limited brands, and it's like, how is this guy just going to hand him millions of dollars out of nowhere, right? You know? Yeah, elite satanic pedophiles, man. That's all I can put it at, man. No regard for life at all. Just disgusting. Yeah, disgusting predators. It's always interesting to document, you know, like how people could become that fucking mentally ill and unstable, you know? Yeah, if you ever listen to InfoWars and Alex Jones, man, he talks about these alternate realities. What does LSJ stand for? Oh, that is Little St. James.
That's this island. Great St. James.
Yeah, apparently there's like underground tunnels throughout this whole island too. That's a creepy thought. So was this ever like military owned at some point in time?
I'm sure the history of there is some history on St. John itself, and well, when the U.S. took possession from the Danes, or purchased it from the Dutch, it was because we were at war with Germany.
Yeah,
and
the Dutch still owns Aruba, but they don't own the Virgin Islands.
So Germany came in and offered the Dutch, what was it, $17 million?
Something around there. Yeah.
And so we were worried that then they were going to have like a base where they could launch attacks from.
Yeah.
So we came in and bid $25 million in gold. That's what we paid for the Virgin Islands. And it was the first time actually that the U.S. ever went into debt, and we've been in debt ever since.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Fiat currency. The debt just keeps stacking, and they honor it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard some weird stories from people that are submitting government documents that there used to be this island, you know, well, at wartime it was taken over as part of a shipyard, and they used it as a submarine base.
That's why they still call it sub base over by the airport.
Yeah, so basically,
Crown Bay Marina.
yeah, there's a thought that at that one building there's an elevator shaft that takes you all the way down to basement level floors, where basically he kept his slaves at, and you go down to the base level, and there's an actual submarine level floor there.
Interesting.
Those are just speculation based on paperwork, though. You know, you never know how,
Well, I know,
how real that paperwork is.
Yeah, who knows? But I mean, I know some guys that dive around here all the time. I've never heard anything.
They've never seen any cavernous type.
I mean, there's where those dive boats are over there. They call it the ledges.
Yeah.
And there are several like ledges, but I haven't heard them talk about anybody talk about a cave or anything going back in. There is a pretty large cave on a couple caves on Outer Brass Island. We call them Shark Cave.
And that's way further out. Where
It's on the north side of the island.
Yeah. That's good to put the stories together too, because you could kind of confirm more being one of the locals, like what the reality is, the sense of reality is from the fiction. Because there's a lot of fairy tales online, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's turned into like the new, yeah. Leaving Pedo Island.